Hello, and welcome to my channel. What if you could generate a detailed 3D asset with AI, break it into editable parts, and turn those parts into a fully animated scene in Blender? That's exactly what we're going to do with Hyper3D Rodin and its bang-to-parts workflow. So, let's take a look at my step-by-step workflow. First, I went to the Rodin website and uploaded this industrial robot image. For thinking effort, I chose Extreme High for a more accurate and consistent result. I also set the number of outputs to 3, so Rodin generates 3 variations at once. Then I clicked Generate, and Rodin started creating the 3D model from a single image. In just a few moments, Rodin generated 3 different variations. I picked the one I liked the most. Next, I clicked the Bang to Parts button. It automatically separates the model into individual components. In the preview, you can see which parts Rodin will separate. If you're not happy with the result, you can click Try again to generate a new one. If you're happy with it, click Generate to start the separation process. It only takes a few moments for Rodin to separate your model into parts with clean, sharp boundaries. Once the parts are separated, you can use the buttons below to preview the bang animation and see the model come together and apart. We can also apply bang to parts again to break individual components into smaller parts. Select the component you want to break down further and click the bang button. If you're happy with the preview, click Generate again to start the separation. Once again, the separation is done automatically. However, you'll notice that Bang also separates some parts that I want to keep together. So far, we've been using the automatic Bang feature. To control exactly which parts are separated, we can use manual Bang instead. Let's click History to undo the previous separation. Select the component you want to break down again and click Bang. Then, switch to manual mode in the top right. Use the arrow buttons to find the best view angle. I'll click on the robot's head to select it automatically. Then click New Part to create a separate part. I'll do the same for the body and select it as another part using a different color. If there are any unwanted areas in the selection, you can use the negative button to remove them. I'll then create another new part and make the remaining selection. At least 3 separate parts are required. Once the selections are ready, click Generate. After a few moments, the robot head is cleanly separated from the body with precise manual control. Now, let's use manual Bang to separate the robot's arm in the same way. Bang to Parts also does a great job with the surface quality. It creates clean, flat part boundaries and preserves the original geometry, resulting in clean and production-ready parts. So, what makes Hyper3D different from traditional methods? Instead of manually cutting and rebuilding a model, Bang to Parts can automatically understand its geometry and create clean, usable components. With clean part boundaries, full manual control, and preserved geometry, it provides a faster workflow and a strong foundation for interactive 3D assets. Now that everything is ready, we can generate the final geometry. I selected triangle topology for a more detailed and sharper mesh and reduced the polygon count to 600,000 to improve performance. Then I clicked Confirm, and Rodin generated the final geometry in just a few moments. Next, I moved on to creating the PBR materials. I selected 8K PBR textures and clicked Generate to create them. In just a few moments, Rodin generated the materials and textures based on the reference image. Before exporting the model, I checked the Bang animation to make sure all the parts were separating correctly. Then, I clicked Confirm to finalize the materials. Finally, I downloaded the model in GLB format with 8K PBR textures. After unzipping the downloaded file, I imported the GLB file into Blender. I then started building an armature for the animation, creating a separate bone for each component. Then, I parented each part to its corresponding bone so every component could move independently with the armature. For the wheel rotation, I used Blender's Wheel-O-Matic add-on, which automatically creates realistic wheel rotation as the vehicle moves. Next, I started working on the integration animation. I moved to a later frame and added location and rotation keyframes for all the bones in the robot's assembled position. Then I went back to frame 1 and moved each bone to a different location and rotation, creating the initial disintegrated state. Finally, I adjusted the timing of each part to create a smooth integration animation. Then, I animated the robot's body, arms, and grippers with keyframes. I also used Wheel-O-Matic for the forward and backward movement and added a simple camera animation. Finally, I created a simple scene, used an environment texture to illuminate it, and rendered the final animation. If you want to try Bang to Parts for yourself, check out Hyper3D Rodin using the link in the description. You can also get a 14-day free trial with the code shown on screen. Give it a try and see what you can create. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.